Hey everybody. Sorry, I'm having a little technical difficulty. Hey bird. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Hey Jackie. Hope you're having a nice day as well. Try and make sure all my stuff is up to snoof. I opened up my OBS today and all of my audio settings were completely foobar. So now I'm trying to make sure that everything is kosher again. I have the crappiest luck sometimes with this. No complaints so far, working on a simple scoot farm for wolf armor. Interesting. Oh yeah, an armadillo scoot. I don't know why they decided to name them both scoots, but I won't lie, when you said a simple scoot farm, I was thinking turtle scoots, even though there's armadillo ones now too. Alrighty, I think I got all the audio issues figured out, so I'm not yelling in anybody's ear, and the music isn't so quiet you can't hear it, and the game's blasting. If you caught the stream last week, we finished a whole bunch of bundles. Like, I can't even remember exactly all of the community bundles we completed, but I know we unlocked the desert. So we have the bus that can take us to the desert. We have the mine carts that connect like our farm area to the mines and to the city, to the town and everything. And we unlocked the greenhouse. So I've got a bunch of crops growing in the greenhouse. I'm waiting for my iron bars to finish so I can put in the rest of the sprinklers in the greenhouse. And then tonight is the Spirits Eve Festival. So at 10 p.m. in-game time, we've got to make sure we go to the village. That way we can experience that event. We've got 2 or 3 more days until it's going to be fall, and then it's going to be a whole lot of going to the desert and exploring out there, and tackling the Skull Cave is the next big thing, because we finished the main cave here. Oh yeah, and I unlocked the kitchen, so we can make food now. Where are they? There they are. Got my quality sprinklers. Off we go to the greenhouse. Yes, perfect. Then we just gotta water these couple of rows, but then moving forward, they'll all get watered automatically, and then we won't have to worry about any of this at all other than just coming and checking it, which will be super nice. A lot of water. Well, I should be able to fill it right back here. There we go. Yep, because I'm not watering my outside crops over near the homestead. Because there's just no point. I got 3 days left. So whatever withers, it's not really going to matter. Because all that's going to get Thanos snapped away here pretty soon. Where is Pepper? Oh, there you are, Pepper. Blended right in with that grass. Alright, let's put all this stuff in here. And in here. Grab our blackberry jelly. Some food. Yes, we're gonna bring that with us. Hello, Punky. Fill up your water dish. Oh, wild plum. Don't mind if I do. Yes, yes, Pam. Just who I wanted to see. Hey, did you hear about the old bus? Yep, I'm back in the saddle, kid. Feels nice. That's awesome, Pam. Can we go now? Oh, I have to buy a ticket for 500 gold. I don't have 500 gold. That would be my luck. Right. No, don't eat the wild plum. Alright, let's grab one of those. Grab a couple of those. Alright. Oh, shit, that's right. Okay. And I knew that, too. I knew they were doing the festival. I even said it earlier. Silly Sophie. We don't really have anything to sell. Where's my special bait? So I made a bunch of special bait. I'm so confused. Oh, there they are. The wild bait. There are my crab pots. Can I make them yet? No, I have not unlocked the crab pots yet. Shitty. Okay. It's alright. That was some fast mayo. No. There we go. Put you in there. Wild bait. The benefits of being friends with Linus. Throw all this in there. What? Why won't you? There we go. That was weird. There. That'll give us a little revenue in the morning. Since we can't go right to the village and sell it to Pierre. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Philippe. I wish they'd drop this on the PlayStation. I'd definitely start playing it. I believe it is on PlayStation. Yeah, I believe it's on PlayStation. I know it's on Xbox, and I know it's on tablet, because my partner plays it on tablet. To the App Store I go initioing. Let's go see what bundles I can complete. Oh, right. I can't even go into the upper section where the community center is? What the hell? Lamers. It's alright. Go up here. Have a quick deep. But yeah, you'll have to let me know, Bird, because I'm pretty sure it's still on PlayStation. Get my energy back up real quick. That noise startled me, thought it was a creeper. Yeah, using the scythe to clear small bushes and debris. What is that? Decided I can't go where I want to go because of the festival tonight, so I would just clear stuff elsewhere. And I haven't cleared any of this stuff around the bathhouse. Powder melon seeds? What the hell are those? The special melon grows in the winter. Takes 7 days to grow. Nifty. Got a geode out of that one. Ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-da-bum. I swear, if OBS could just remember my audio settings and not randomly decide to foobar on me. Wrong one. There we are. In you go. Watermelon seeds. I'll have to find somewhere to put them in the greenhouse. I know it's being set up. It's almost time. Sit here and twiddle our thumbs, I guess. The Spirit's Eve has begun in the town square. Here we are. But Aunt Marnie, I want to go in the maze. I'm not scared. Hi, Sophie. Have you had a productive fall? I have. It's starting to get quite cold. Crops won't hold out for much longer. True story. Eek! I'm too scared. You be that way then. I don't have 5,000. I wanted the rare crow, but I can't get it. That's alright. Don't get too close to the cage. I have no idea how these skeletons are walking. Creepy. Why is there no more pumpkin ale? You lush. One of my iridium-infused maces would make quick work of these things. Hi, Sophie. Sorry, mouthful of blackberries. I get scared very easily. I'll leave the haunted maze to the younger people. Vincent's upset that I won't let him go through the haunted maze, but he's just a little boy. Good evening, Sophie. Have you ventured into the haunted maze? It's quite spooky. I'll come to any event with free grub. You won't see me in the haunted maze, though. They hype it up so hard, and it's not. Mother won't let me go in the maze. Sob. Maybe in a couple of years, Vincent. Why, hello, Sophie. It's chilly, isn't it? It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkin. Such an interesting fruit. I haven't seen Maro in hours. I hope she's alright. Well, winter's almost here. It's a great time to stockpile wood and stone. That maze, though. What that maze do? Do you like the jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. I think I hit everybody up. And there's Maru. I think I've already been this way. No, wait. Alrighty. Jump scared again by lunch I wasn't expecting. Soup dumplings this time. Oh, you found me. The truth is, I got too scared, so I came here to hide. Don't tell anyone. Secret safe with me, Harvey. The vapor from this cauldron, it's making my head spin, but I can't seem to leave. They got my house here. You know, I've never ran into one of these. Oh, they can't even grab you. It'd be cooler if they could grab you. I'm just saying. It would be a lot cooler. Because there's nothing more startling and scary than a TV with the old static on it. There's something weird over there, but how do I get to it? Ask me, I know how. I can't go on. Spiders. They ain't even real. Poltergeist shiz, yeah. It's true. That's odd. It's just a dead end up again. Up ahead. Yep, there we go. And then we go up. Around, go in and through. Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum 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 bum. Bum ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba dum bum bum. See, I figured it out. There's gotta be a secret passage somewhere around here. It's true, Alex. You got the golden pumpkin. It's valuable, but has no other purpose. Carol Ann, don't go to the light. Come back to me and your mother. Don't go towards the light, Carol Ann. Praise Jesus. Poltergeist scared the shit out of me as a kid. Can I sell the golden pumpkin to you? I cannot. I wanted to sell the golden pumpkin to you so I can have the rare crow, please. Alright, Lewis. a strange man who lives in the tower, set up all by himself. He wouldn't let anyone near while he was working on it. Yep. Rosmodius. My buddy up there in the woods. Yes, I would like the festival to end. I've done all of the festivalizing I can do. So. And I don't get my rare crow, because I'm a dummy. I will sell my golden pumpkin, because it is valuable and not worth anything else. I'm also curious. Can I? Because I can move these windows. No. Can I move you into the bedroom? Because I kind of like the idea of the... Oh, yes. Yes, I can. The bedroom deserves a window. Except now I kind of want to move you over here. And put you back, y'all. Yes, sleep for the evening. I love soup dumplings so much. They're so delicious. Excuse me. Oh, we got more mushrooms. And some blackberry wine. Mind if I do? Nope. Yep. There we go. Oh, we've got some pine resin. A lowly salmon berry. Oh, 2 of them. Let's see. Make you wine or make you jelly? I think we're gonna make you jelly. Come over here and see the animals. Kale and Dale. Salt and pepper. Oh, we're gonna make some duck mayonnaise today. Got that going for us. No, don't eat the duck egg. There you go. Alright, let's go check the greenhouse, see what's going on in there. Perfect. Pine resin. Or pine tar. I always do that. I like to call them both resin, even though it's just oak resin and pine tar, but I call it pine resin. Maple bar. I didn't even realize you were food. All right. Oh, look at that. We're gonna get something out of the ground. Coal. Not bad. Which actually makes me wonder, do I have anything I can just throw in the smelter, set it and forget it style? Like Rompo peel. Go. Can always use more iron ingots. For sure. I should probably start doing quartz too at some point. But we'll do that when we get back. Because we're off to the desert. Oh, it's Sunday. I forgot the bus doesn't run on Sunday. Or at least I don't think it does. Could be misremembering. You know what? Let's check. When all else fails, check the damn wiki. Words to live by, folks. The bus. It is possible to get the bus earlier than 10 a.m. by waiting for Pam outside her trailer at 8:30 and standing in her way. When she walks through the player, she will walk significantly faster than usual and reach the bus stop by 9:30. Okay, so I just have to wait until 10. And then she'll let us in. Okay. Alright, so we just gotta wait until 10. And Pam should walk up. There she is. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. I would like to ride the bus, please, Pam. Pam, I would like to ride the bus, please. Please. Here we are. Alright. Coconut. Which I think you can throw in the wine cask and make coconut wine, which wouldn't... I don't think that'll work in the real world, but... More powder melon seeds. I will take all I can get, because those are brand new. Oh, there's the cactus fruit. More coconuts. Oh, a blacksmith apron, huh? Alright, I think that is everything. Where is... Oh, yep, it's down this way. There's the oasis. Ah, customer? Hi, welcome to Sandy's Oasis. Hey, you look like the new farmer that Emily wrote to me about. Then the bus line to Stardew Valley is back in service? Oh, I'm so happy. Cactus seeds, rhubarb seeds, beet seeds, seasonal plant, and my favorite ice cream. mannequin, coat stand, clothesline, wall cactus, farmer pants, shorts, long dress, skirt, pleated, large brown couch. Perfect. Alright. And this guy sells stuff too. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's what I thought. The blacksmith can open this for you. These troves often contain ancient relics and curiosities. Wow. Okay. Well, that's cool, because I've got a bunch of jade back at the farm, and I don't think his trades change. Cool. Alright, still early. You insert the skull key into the keyhole. It's a perfect fit. I'm gonna have to bring a chest over here because I just realized I don't have my sword on me. Get over the old school NES vibes of this game. Still so in love with the art style. It is definitely cozy, and it is definitely retro style. Yep, the work of one person. Alright, leave mine, because I don't have a sword on me, and I can't attack them with anything else. It was very silly of me to come all the way here and forget that. Yes, I would like to return to Stardew Valley. I paid $500 for some seeds. You can put coconuts in the wine cask. I didn't think you'd be able to, because I definitely don't think coconut wine is a thing. So that's a little funky, but that's okay. It is a video game after all. It's allowed to take some creative liberties and maybe not be exactly 1000% realistic. Not gonna blame it for that. Let's go check the crab pots. Yes. Good deal. Alright, so that wild bait is, the wild bait's pretty handy. Got me some pretty unique items out of these crab pots. Let's go see if I can use any of these for the community center. Drew a huge blank there for a sec. Jeez, blackberries galore up here. I don't need them for any of this, so it can all get sold. Make sure this is all clear, because I want to move this over. We're going to butt it right up against this fence. Good morning, dear. It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. It looks even better than I remember. Here, I brought you a little something. It's a gift from one gardener to another. You received a garden pot. These pots are really handy. You can use them to grow crops of any season indoors. They always look nice outside, but out here they can only house in-season crops. If you need more, they're really easy to make too. Here, I've got an old magazine clipping with instructions. Perfect. Well, I'd better go. George gets grumpy if he doesn't have his oatmeal on time. You have a great day, honey. I love Evelyn. I love Granny Evelyn. She's always so stinking cute. Oh, wrong one. Nope, oh, I had the right one that time. Alright, we got a letter. I see you've entered the Skull Cave. Well done. I've got a better challenge for you, kid. Make it at least 25 levels deep, and I've got a mountain of coin to send it. Send if you can do it. Your friend, Mr. Quee. Sure. As I get all stumbly and tongue-tied. Alright, how do I make garden pot? Oh, that's staircase. Oh, there it is. Clay, stone, refined quartz. Mr. Queen, wasn't that Captain Hook's homeboy? Quee, not Smee. You're thinking Smee. It is close though. Quee and Smee. Yeah, Captain Hook's right hand was Mr. Smee. The other pun I had was inappropriate. Ahaha. Oh. Krobus. Like rarely up near here. I wonder if it'll still be passing by. Yep, it is. Sometimes stuff falls off it. Yep, like that. I'm usually never up here, so I never get the free stuff it chucks out. I just happen to be walking in the area. More powder melon seeds. And a winter root. You little birdies should be flying south already. Alright. Winter foraging. We need the snow yam and a crocus. And then we'll only have 2 sets left once we finish the winter foraging bundle, and that completes that area. Or powder melon seeds. Oh, we found some coral. That's holly. We don't need holly. We need a snow yam and a crocus. What kind of hats you selling now? Same hats. That reminds me, I gotta check on the animals too. We'll go up here. See all you guys. What are you doing out here, Punky? It's too cold to be out here. Snowing. Hi, Sophie. Just wanted to let you know that I have a new item I'm carrying. It's called a wood chipper. You can use it to break hardwood into several pieces of regular wood. I know wood can be hard to come by in the winter, so if your supply gets low, consider picking one up. Oh, I cannot catch you a squid, Willy. I'm sorry. You're on your own there. I'm like the worst fisher in all of Stardew Valley, so... Sorry, bud. Alright, so I don't forget again, let's go check the gang real quick. Isabella. Hello, Isabella. Tidbit. Thank you. eat the duck egg. There we go. Let me do that with the other seeds, but it won't let me do it with the winter melon. Interesting. Hey Noodle, I hope you're having a good evening. I hope you're doing well. Playing a little Stardew Valley, and then we'll be on Initio SMP later this afternoon. Doing good, working on my Discord server. Discord servers can be a giant pain in the tuchus, but they are a necessary evil when being a streamer, aren't they? I love when he cracks these things open and there's more of them inside of it. It's like Russian nesting dolls. Yep, I'm having a good time with it though. That's awesome. I know Julie really likes adminning Discord servers too. She's really good at it. Oh, I could have swore... Oh, I must have already given you a petrified slime there. Gunther? That's on me. Alright, why am I running back and forth? It's almost like I can't remember that I got these all fixed. So I can just take mine carts around the area. How's your day been? My day's been pretty good. Did some housework this morning, ran up to Walgreens for my partner to get her medication, and came back and got everything all ready to rock and roll, and started streaming. I'll be happier in about a week and a half when it's much warmer. But it's not snowing here, so I'll take that, I guess. Walgreens. We don't have those here. I'm assuming you have chain pharmacies though, right? Or is it all local local pharmacies? Because now I'm curious. I kind of assumed Walgreens was everywhere, including across the pond, as they say. Sorry about that, guys. Had to readjust my stupid chair. Be careful what you wish for. It's absolutely burning here. Like, cracks an egg on the pavement and watch it sizzle kind of hot. Also, yeah, we do have chain pharmacies. I kind of figured you guys had chain pharmacies, but I know... I'll bring up my inventory so I pause time. I'm getting all sorts of tongue-tied now. From what I've heard and seen about the UK, it feels like you guys are more local shops, though. Like, you have your chain places, but it feels like it's more ingrained in UK culture to support your local mom and pop shops, which I think is an amazing thing. We have Lloyd's Pharmacy mostly, but also supermarkets like Tesco have built-in pharmacies. Yep. Yeah, we have places like that here. Walmart would be a big one. Kind of, but we're slowly becoming more and more like the US in that bigger businesses are taking over. I hear that. Asada is our Walmart, given they're owned by Walmart. There you go! Yep, I've heard of Tesco, but obviously I've never been to one because we don't have them here. But yeah, I know, I follow this British Geo Wizard YouTuber, is his name. He does Geo, like the Geo, what is it called? Oh my god, the game GeoGuessr. And he does a lot of, like, exploring and hiking missions and stuff. And I've heard him talk about how your local pubs are being devastated because there's some big chain pub called, like, JD Weatherspoons that's been coming into all the towns and stuff, and it's been getting a lot of backlash because it's a big box company coming in and trying to take over, and they're, like, winning people over with $1 pints or 1 pound pints or whatever you guys call it over there. And it kind of made my heart sink a little bit. We had a thing during the pandemic to promote local business, but that kind of died because everything got expensive. Economically and politically, we're becoming more like the US. Also, yeah, we got Weatherspoons. They're actually great. They're far from cheap, though. Huh. See? Now I have first-hand knowledge from a person on the ground in the UK. So that's interesting. But I also hear you about everything becoming stupid expensive. It's been getting pretty unbearable over here in the US. Oh, I'm just sucking today. Little ass. Oh no! I've never died before in Stardew Valley. Sophie? Easy. Take it slow. Oh, god damn it, Harvey. Someone found you unconscious and battered. I had to perform an emergency surgery on you. Be a little more careful next time, okay? Am I gonna have all my shit? Oh, a cactus root. Yeah, it's like $30 just to leave the house. It feels that way sometimes. That's why I don't go anywhere. Yes, eat the eggplant parm right here in the exam room. I'm legit thinking of moving abroad, though, because of how bad it's getting for trans people. Luckily, I'm stealthy and haven't changed things on paper, aside from my name. But it'll screw me eventually. Yeah. Yeah. There's reasons why I've never visited England, and it's because of how they treat, how the general atmosphere around queer people and trans people are. I would love nothing more than to visit the UK and specifically visit Ireland, because I'm mostly Irish. Like, I come from mostly Irish descendants. So it would be really neat to go to Ireland and just see Ireland. But then I hear reports about the way things are in the UK and in England when it comes to queer people. And I'm like, yeah, I think I value my safety a little bit more. Not that it's much better here. Average experience when you're introverted and live near a high street. Wait, do you have those in the US? Oh no, it's purely a government thing. There are some amazingly supportive places here, including my area. Also, don't conflate Ireland with the UK. No, I know. Trust me, I know that there's a huge difference between Ireland and the UK. Yep, the Troubles. Some people say the Troubles are still happening. But fun times. I'm not sure what you mean by a high street. I'm guessing like you're talking like a commercial district or like a bar district. I don't know what to do after I got the crap beat out of me. I'd love to have the resources to see Ireland. I'd most likely never come back here, that's for sure. Yep, let me know if you want to come over to our side of the Atlantic, and I'll help you out. Also, do you have high streets in the US? It's like a street with loads of shop, usually local ones, but a fair few big chains with smaller shops in there. Yeah, we have areas like that here. We just don't call them high streets. Like technically, I guess technically where I live on Allen Street in Buffalo would be called a high street, but it's just called like the bar strip, or like it's called Allentown where I live. The area of the city of Buffalo where I live is called Allentown, and it's a neighborhood, but not only is it a neighborhood, it's known for Allen Street, which is mostly bars and local shops and restaurants and stuff like that. In the US, though, most of our big box stores are on the outskirts of cities and suburbs. But yeah, they're usually called like shopping districts. Or like we have, we call it the entertainment district, is up on Chippewa Street here in Buffalo, and that's where a majority of the straight bars and restaurants and stuff like that are. And then Allentown is also called an entertainment district or a shopping district, but it's also known as the queer district. It's where our gay pride, our LGBTQ parade ends in Allentown. So it's just got lots and lots of different names. Fair enough. For us, it's all dotted around the place. We have like 3 McDonald's restaurants, a Tesco, a Asada, several Liddy's, Aldi's, etc. are all competing. Sometimes we have multiple of the same store in the same area. That, to me, is interesting. The other part about there, like, being, you know, McDonald's and Tesco and Asada and Aldi's and stuff all near each other, that makes sense. Because we have a lot of, like, strip malls, is what they're called out here, where they're in the suburbs. And they're just giant open parking lots. and it's just filled with stores. Big box stores, standalone stores, a strip that usually, like a strip mall that will usually have like a pizzeria and a hair salon and a nail salon and a car mechanic, and then randomly there's like a Five Guys, which is like a burger place, and it'll all be in the strip mall. But that's more out in the suburbs. Call them shopping centers. We have malls, but they're on the bigger scale. Yep. Shopping centers, strip malls, stuff like that. And we have malls too. Although I haven't been to a mall in years because the nearest mall to me is all the way out, again, all the way out in the suburbs, and I don't own a car. And yeah, we have public transit and the buses run out that way, but everything I need I can get right in my own neighborhood. Everything I need I can get right in the city instead of like driving out to the suburbs or riding out to the suburbs and going to the big box store. Especially, we've got a Wegmans, which is like it's like a mid-tier grocery store, and it's close enough that it delivers to our house. Most of ours are along motorways and large roads where there are no houses. Yep. That's basically how it is here. They're like on the major highways leading into cities, and then the suburbs are usually a mile or two away from there, or they're like on the periphery around the major highways that that all of the big box stores are on. But American suburbs are also very weird because American suburbs are a direct response to white flight. And white flight was as the African American workers in our country started to gain more money and more standing and started to move into the middle class. They started buying better houses in different neighborhoods in urban cities, and that scared all the whiteys in the 50s and 60s, and they ran from the city in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and that's where a lot of our suburbs come from, is all those scared white people moved from the city out to the suburbs. I don't live in a city, so we have a clear suburb area. It's just kind of rural and less rural. Also, yeah, I know the white flight thing. Detroit is a huge famous case of that here. I love sociology. Yep, Detroit is called a Rust Belt city. I live in Buffalo, New York. We're another Rust Belt city. I'm about 8 or 10 hours from Detroit on the other side of the Great Lakes. But yeah, Detroit is a big one, for sure. Detroit's actually seen a lot of urban development and urban renewal in like the last 10 years though. People have slowly been moving back to the city of Detroit, and we have seen it here in Buffalo, but on a smaller scale where people are starting to move back into the city. So here's to hoping it continues to revitalize things here in Buffalo and out in Detroit and other parts like that. I'm originally from the country, out in the middle of nowhere, and moved to the city because it's just better here. I feel safer in the city. Well, I don't want to go back to the skull mine after I foobarred so fucking hard. And it's too late to go bother Robin like I wanted. I'm from the London area initially, but I don't live there anymore. Interesting. Yeah, if I ever decide to come over to England, I will for sure let you know. Go check the fruit bat cave. Although at this point, I'm thinking I probably should have gotten, gone with the mushrooms. Because because these fruit bats aren't exactly bringing me as much fruit as I thought they would. I still have the cannon fodder. Or the farm fodder bundle. Which is wheat and apples, I think. And I need a red cabbage. And a duck feather. There's my crocus. Now all I need is the snow yam. Wheat. Alright. If you want to know anything else about us over here, let me know. It's kind of fun learning about the other side. That is a valid statement. I always find it fascinating when I hear new things about the UK or about Ireland or even like Europe in general, because obviously and I know America's not the only place that has propaganda, but I know America is acutely like the best at propaganda, I guess is the easiest way to say that. And I know we have a tendency to propagandize everything. The Quora board for the UK is unhinged, though. There are so many Americans who are hilariously unaware of things outside of the US. Yes. It's... spoiler... spoiler alert, Noodle. That is a majority of us. A majority of my fellow Americans lack self-awareness on any sort of level. Are people from the UK in awe when someone from the United States visits their country? I don't know if I would say in awe, but I have been told that, like, Americans stick out like sore thumbs in, like, England or Europe because of the way we tend to act, which doesn't fucking surprise me at all. It's like, what was I watching? I'm a huge fan of Conan O'Brien. I have been since I was a teenager, and he does an HBO show now called Conan O'Brien Must Go, where it's like a travel show, kind of in the vein of what Anthony Bourdain did. May he rest in peace, before he passed away, but like with more comedy interjected. And they just started season 2 of Conan O'Brien Must Go, and he went to Spain. And while he was at Spain, he took up a job as an information desk worker. And as he's doing that with someone, like a local Spaniard, like someone from Spain, they immediately spotted some Americans because they were being loud and rowdy going down the street, and Conan made a quip about how you can always tell the Americans are here because you can hear them coming from 3 blocks away. And I was like, that's just so embarrassing, guys. We have a little decorum when you're in other countries. At some point, who worked in a fast food place at one point. There were a family we could tell were Americans from before they even entered the building. Why? MAGA hats. Yeah. I don't know what to say to that other than yeah. It's very disappointing. whole lot of levels. But we won't go there. Boop. Survival burger. Cool. And I can make the warp totem for back home now. So that'll make fast traveling even easier. The questions about universal healthcare are so funny too, since so many of y'all hate it so much. A lot of Americans hate it because they don't understand it. I will just say that. Americans hate most things because they don't understand it. But then if you take the time to try and explain it to them in a way that like you would explain things to a 5-year-old, they tend to get it. Or they start to get it. It's like most people in our country have a knee-jerk reaction to anything that's labeled socialism. But then when you explain to them, like, hey, do you think people should be able to go and see their doctor without being raked over the coals for all of their money? And they go, yeah. And you're like, well, you know, there's a real easy way we could do that. And they're like, oh, wow, tell me more. And it's like, well, we could just have universal single-payer healthcare. Selective listening and need to dumb down to their level. Oh, for sure. The media makes it seem that way, but a lot of us would be in support. Bird is correct. There is a lot of people that would be in support of things if you just, like you said, dumbed it down to their level so they understood what is trying to happen. They would get it. Like, I'm sorry, do you think that people who are diabetic should have to pay thousands of dollars for their insulin medication? And most sane, rational, compassionate people are going to be like, no, what? Like, they need insulin to survive. They should be able to get that, and it shouldn't cost them an arm and a leg. Or to use a personal example, I have psoriatic arthritis and psoriasis. I literally have an immune disorder where my immune system attacks my joints and my skin. So because of that, I'm on what's called a biologic medication. I'm on an EpiPen style medication that I have to take 3 times a year. Every 3 months, I stab myself in the leg to give myself my medication. 1 dose of my medication costs $25,000. $25,000. That's 25,000. $25,000 for 1 dose of my medication. That's $100,000 for 4 doses of my medication that I literally need to be able to exist. And it cost $100,000. It costs literally so much money that the drug manufacturer themselves gives me a rebate card, and they pay themselves essentially for my medication. It is so wild to me when you hear that there are people that are against single-payer healthcare or universal healthcare, whatever you want to call it, because like it feels like they don't want single payer or universal healthcare because they're in a privileged position where they have quality health insurance that does not cost them an arm and a leg. So why the fuck do they don't want to have to pay taxes so everyone else gets decent insurance? And it comes from a lack of empathy and a lack of compassion. It's a stereotype from the Cold War. Everything that wasn't hypercapitalism back then was labeled communism, which gets a bad rap as it is. So everything outside of the status quo is labeled as bad or crazy. Hence the current shift to the right post-Obama. All they needed was to push from Mr. Trump and a little of right-wing populism, and now y'all are back at that kind of era in terms of propaganda. Also, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's absolutely horrible. Seriously, come here and stock up. I will say we have always had propaganda in our country, and unfortunately, at times that propaganda does get heightened. and it does get weaponized to a greater degree than it normally does. That being said, there is always weaponized propaganda in the United States. It has been a thing, like you said, since World War II, where all of this started. It was the Great War between the Allies and the Axis. And the second that war ended, they needed another enemy to focus on, so they focused on socialism and communism, because that was the next scapegoat. And then they've been pushing anti-socialist propaganda since the 50s. And it is why there is a vocal minority that are against anything that can be misconstrued as communism, because they don't understand that it benefits them directly. And we see this time and time again with budget reports and research papers and all sorts of shit that shows that no, if we had universal healthcare, it would be cheaper for American citizens in the long run, and it would cost them less. That literally the cost of everything would come down if we had universal healthcare. But they're not about it. From what I've seen, the main rhetoric is the idea of raising taxes. Yep, that is a big part of it. The actual truth is that taxes go up slightly, but since everyone pays, it doesn't need to go up nearly as much. It's a negligible difference. If anything, it would work better in the United States, since the expenses would be the same for a higher populism, which means the amount each taxpayer needs to pay would be much lower. You're absolutely right. But like Bird said, the biggest issue is you have to dumb everything down to such an easily digestible level that it almost becomes like, what am I doing here? I'm trying to explain this shit to people who don't care, and it becomes about picking and choosing your battles, about who you try to convince or explain and educate things to, in order to get them to realize that no, this is for the best. It's wild to me that we shit on minimum wage workers in this country, but then we hold millionaires and billionaires in such high reverence, but we shit on minimum wage workers. And I'm sorry, but the minimum wage worker fucking flipping patties at Wendy's is doing a hell of a lot harder fucking job than the CEO of Wendy's. Why the fuck isn't the worker who's on the front lines dealing with the customers doing the actual job? Why are they not entitled to a living wage? Why are they not entitled to benefits that actually help them? Why is it that we're just okay with letting other people fucking scrape by? And it's because we have this fantasy, this American dream fantasy here that, oh, well, if I just work hard enough, I'll become a millionaire. But it's so fucking rare that that happens. Welcome to socialism, Miss Sophie. Yeah. I've been there. I tend not to talk politics on stream, because it's just can be a huge pain. It can be a huge pain trying to explain these things to people. But I'll be completely honest with you. I am a socialist, and that may lose me some followers. That may lose me some friends. But I am a socialist. I firmly am a socialist. I've been a socialist for many years now. I don't care if people want to make that out to be a boogeyman or something, but I'm sorry, I think that people deserve better, and that we need to stop allowing everything to be just robbed from underneath our noses by greedy fucking billionaires. They're trying to do it right now in the fucking US Congress, where they're trying to pass this new budget that is going to strip away even more social safety nets, and it's going to strip away Medicaid, and it's going to strip away all of these benefits that help people. And the only reason why they're doing this is because they want to give even bigger tax cuts to the 1%. They want to give even larger tax cuts to people who already have so much money that they could take it all out into a giant field and just light it on fire, and they'd still be making money hand over fucking fist. It's so wild. It is so wild to me that, like, we defend people that literally have so much money. Like Jeff Bezos. He makes so much money that he could take all of it. Literally every last red cent he has out into a giant field and light it on fire, and he would have all of that money back the next day. That's it. Trickle-down economics is it's called. Yep. The great lie of trickle-down economics, brought to you by Ronnie Reagan. Just like he bought and sold us the lie of the welfare queen, when really the biggest welfare queen in our fucking country is giant subsidized fucking military companies. The idea of giving rich less taxes means they spend more, and it all goes down to workers. What actually happens is the rich are already have everything they need and just store the money. Yep. Meaning they don't spend it and the money goes nowhere. Absolutely. I study politics and economics in my spare time. Credit to Vosh for getting me into it. But no, there's a lot of shit in this country that is troublingly wrong. And the lack of empathy and the lack of caring about your fellow workers and disenfranchised citizens and immigrants and disabled people is part of the issue. We lack empathy in this country, and we lack compassion for people that are different than us. And all Trump is doing is just making that worse by doubling down on things. They'll never understand here that the people who enslave us will never be the ones to save us. Yep. Some of those that burn crosses are the same that work forces. Yep. Hey, little face palm there for you. I love seeing the new emotes. It's an easy trap to fall into when you need help. It's normal to look at those higher and more powerful than yourself. As a child, you look at your parents or guardians. Adults look to the politicians who look to the rich for money. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of infantiling. It's definitely a lot of daddy issues. There's a lot of daddy issues in this country, and that has become glaringly obvious by the way so many Trump supporters insist on calling him Daddy Trump. Like, do you not realize how, like you pick on gay people and LGBTQ people for being queer or being trans or being non-binary or being gay or lesbian or whatever, but then you have the audacity to, like, call another grown man, when you claim to be straight, you call him daddy? Honey, I've got some rainbow sneakers to sell ya. Need my damn snow yam. Finish my bundle. That's because they'd love him to be their daddy. Exactly. It's so wild to me. Like, you shit on queer people, but then you have the audacity to call another grown man daddy. And that was the wildest thing to me when he won the election, and seeing all these conservatives and shit share memes that are just pictures of him, of Trump, being like, daddy's home. Daddy's home. Ooh, what do you want daddy to do? Do you want daddy to spank you hard on that bad bottom of yours? It's like, they don't understand. They just don't get it. The difference between the UK and the US is the reasoning. Trump talks about why he does things. Stammer tells us nothing. We have no clue why he's cutting benefits and disability support, which I live on right now, or why everyone in the governing party is saying trans people aren't valid anymore. Nobody knows why. If I had to guess, it's because he's trying to kowtow to Trump. He's trying to seem like Trump, would be my guess. But I also don't know enough about UK politics to be fair. I know very little. I know more about Australian politics than I do about the UK. See if I get a duck feather today. Nope, not yet. That's the main theory. We've all gone against him before. Signing the mineral deal with Ukraine after Trump and Zelensky were at each other's throats at one time. Yep, and now Zelensky's even trying to kowtow to him. And that abhorrent bullshit of, like, you have a president of a war-torn country come and visit you, but then you have the audacity to shit on the way he looks, and then to sit there and be like, have you once said thank you? Have you once said thank you? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you just seem like a bully. You just seem like a get out of the way, duck, so I can place this hay. There we go. Good lord. Noodles got me all riled up now. I'll wear the costume when it's over. Is such a baller response from Zelensky when asked why he doesn't wear a suit. Absolutely. I'd have said similar shit if somebody asked me. Like, if I'm in charge of a war-torn country and somebody's got the fucking audacity, the sheer unmitigated gall to be like, why aren't you wearing a suit? Be like, the fuck? Excuse you? I'm trying to help my people here. I'm not really worried on what my fucking clothing looks like. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. It's good to get riled up sometimes. It's just, this VOD is going to be very interesting for people who enjoy watching my Stardew VODs. It's been a lot of pausing and then getting into rambly discussions about American politics. New topic. How is your chat delay so short? Mine is like 10 seconds and I want to get it shorter. I will have to check my stream settings when I'm done and let you know. I want to say I have it on low latency on Twitch, and then I want to say I also have it on low latency on my actual streaming software, which is OBS. and maybe that's why there's less of a delay. But no, I will say I love the fact that I have very, very low delay, because I watch Julie's stream sometimes, and I know it's very delayed. There's a lot of delay between chat saying something and her responding to it. OBS, Streamlabs. I use OBS. I use straight up OBS. Cool, thanks. Also, I'm happy to talk politics off stream, or we could make a video out of it or something. I don't know. We can always talk. You've got my Discord. Was just so taken aback that you brought up politics. I'm so used to people avoiding that conversation. Hell yeah, to be fair, I've been kinda nervous to talk to you. Combo of social anxiety with new people, and we were very different in popularity levels when we first met. Now we're one follower apart. I get it. I have pretty bad social anxiety. Part of the reason why I stream is to help with my social anxiety, because I like talking to and meeting new people. It's just difficult. I don't do well in big crowds, so I figured streaming was an interesting way to get to know people. Politics is dumb but very important. Absolutely. Same here. It's my way of de-stressing. Also, I didn't hear what you said about my social anxiety message since I was in an ad break. I apologize. Just I have social anxiety. So I get it. It's hard for me to talk to new people. But you can always message me. No snow yam yet. I'm wondering when it shows up. Let's find out. Snow yam. Alright, when do you show up though? Well, I do have the winter seeds in the greenhouse, so I should hopefully get a winter yam no matter what. Alright. No worries, same goes for you. Always down for a chat. Things are getting harder across the board right now, so it's important to talk about it. In other news, I got a set of 5 Batmobile replicas and I'm happy. Wow. 5 different Batmobiles or 5 replicas of the same Batmobile? And things are definitely getting harder. So I feel you there. I got Adam West's, Michael Keaton's, Christian Bale's, Ben Affleck's, and Robert Pattinson's. Very cool. Christian Bale from The Dark Knight Rises, so the flying one. Very neat. Oh, it's Wednesday. now know how to make pancakes. Yep, that is really cool. I want to say, and I could be wrong, but I want to say they're planning on having the Michael Keaton Batmobile at our Comic-Con in Buffalo this year. Yep, my little in-game cat, Punky. Named her after the cat I had in college. Because the cat I had in college was all black. Here's a vegetable from the little garden I keep out back. You probably have more veggies than you know what to do with, but oh well. Caroline. I had one on my Stardew save, a ginger boy named Smoodles. He now lives in my Minecraft server and is universally loved by chat. Cute. Also send pics if the Batmobile is there. If I go to our Comic-Con is called Nickel City Comic-Con here. If I end up going to it this year, I will definitely try and get pictures of it. Because I want to say we're getting the Batmobile. But we're also getting Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo's gonna be there. Ric Flair from wrestling, because I know you were talking about wrestling over in Julie's Discord. Ric Flair's gonna be there this year. A bunch of other wrestlers are supposed to be there this year. Boo, Ric Flair. We don't like him in this household. I just thought it was interesting. To be fair, I don't really follow wrestling. I watched it for a little while when I was a youngster. And back then, my favorite was Randy Macho Man Savage. Dating myself a little bit. R.I.P. the Macho Man. Yep. The Bone Saw. From Spider-Man. Yep. He's the Bone Saw. You're mine for 3 minutes, Spider-Man. Yep, Macho Man was my favorite. The cream of the crop, baby. Oh yeah. Oh Jesus, that is a big bear statue. Do you even fit in here? Holy shit. Wrestling fans' insight into that scene. Surviving 3 minutes would be easy, even against Bonesaw. He's legally required to not cause deliberate injury and is there to put on a show, not actually do damage. Most wrestling matches, even in 2002, would have not much done in 3 minutes when you account for slow starts, lockups, etc. Yep. I think they said 3 minutes just to make it sound more dramatic. Yes, there's my duck feather. A powerhouse like Bonesaw against a high flyer would have to rely on slowing down the match. Peter was already slow in the start, so Bonesaw would have been toast. A high flyer luchador who can slow down a match is deadly in the ring. Also, Spidey could have won by escaping the cage. Yep. But that wouldn't have been as dramatic. Come on now. Plus, it wasn't in the script that way. Fun fact about Sam Raimi, the director, his car shows up in all of his movies, or most of his movies. And it's Uncle Ben's car in 2002 Spider-Man is the same exact car that Ash drives in The Evil Dead. And also obligatory Bruce Campbell cameo, of course. You can't have a Sam Raimi joint without a Bruce Campbell cameo, at the very least. Because he was the ring announcer in the original Spider-Man. There's a similar reference in The Walking Dead. The car Glenn steals with Rick in season 1 is the same car that Walter buys for Walt Jr. in Breaking Bad. Yep. You'll see that a lot with certain directors or executive producers. They'll like to do little nods like that. I wish you could give the driftwood to Leah to make wood carvings with. That'd be pretty fun. That'd be a fun little addition to Stardew. Hey, Julie. Hope you're having a good day. Hanging out, playing some Stardew.
Boozled again.
I'm so glad I turned those down. They used to blast in my ear so bad. There we go. Just hit the wrong button. I have like 8 1.2k points to use. There's another new one in there called Hydrate, but it makes you write a message. I gotta update that. A BRB, guys.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
The ticket bot is paying. Hey! Drink your fucking water. Yeah. Hydrate, you bastard! I was actually surprised Twitch let me set that as an alert, considering it swears. But to be fair, it is Robin Williams, so may he rest in peace. See if I can catch some fishies. Yep, I notoriously stink at fishing. So horrible at fishing, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, bait in a lost book. Early game fishing is the worst. It really is. Saying daddy will makes me think of the Diddy video. Yeah. Note to self, Julie is slightly unhinged in other people's streams. It's true. Let's try over on this shore. What year are you on? I'm on my first year. This is winter of my first year. And I've got the greenhouse unlocked, I've got the bus unlocked to the desert, and I've got the mine carts running again around the village. Do you know your Secret Santa? No. Oh, come on. Never mind the fact that fishing is nothing like that in real life. Fishing is nothing like that. Still early in the month. Oh yeah, we're only on day 4. Yep, we're only on day 4 of winter. So it's still stupid early. You ever heard of river monsters? Not the show, but I was being facetious. Yeah, Julie lives down in the land of river monsters in Florida. But no, I've never heard of river monsters. But given Julie's response, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it's a reality TV show about swamp fishing or something. It's a fishing show. They catch like massive catfish and stuff. I had a feeling. It's basically the fishing equivalent of Top Gear. I love why the show ended. Jeremy Wade just caught all the large freshwater fish. There were literally nothing else to catch, so he was just kind of done. Yeah, makes sense. And then Alexander wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. Triggers my flight or fight. And I'm a flightless bird. Come at me, motherfuckers! Bird said, I've got fight or flight, and I'm all out of flight. Just watched one of the elementary school teachers. Interesting. Had that tube that bursts the powdered color. It caught me off guard thinking it was a 22. It's very Florida. Modern American school. I know, right, Bird? I don't need more crocuses, I need a snow yam. Damn it. No, not a winter root, a snow yam. No, not a crystal fruit, a snow yam. Maybe if I just keep harassing and yelling at the game long enough, it'll just give me one. Snow yam? Nope. Powder melon seeds. That works too, I guess. Try mines 40 to 70. I will have to do that. I will look through your trash all I want, Lewis. You can kiss my ass! In other news, I've decided on a different sound alert once I hit affiliate. Well, don't leave us waiting in anticipation, Noodle. What kind of sound alert are you gonna get once you hit affiliate? Inquiring minds would like to know. Scott saying, that's what she said. He can't do that. You already have that as one. Magic rock candy. Cool. Or Samuel L. Jackson saying, motherfucker. A line from Frozen. There's a scene with a shopkeeper with a funny voice. And going, yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. Because it's so goofy and a running joke between me and my partner. Very cute. Need a big summer blowout, yeah. Right. Ba-ba-da-bum. So I'm pretty sure I need this perch for the one fishing bundle. So I really want to try and get this community center done ASAP. There's so many fish and none of them are ever the one I need. The worst. Send you a list of what fish you need versus when or where to get them if you like. I have the wiki up too. It's just a pain having to stop what I'm doing to look at a list. But I do appreciate it. There's actually a mod on Curse Forge I've considered downloading that gives you another tab. So when you open up your inventory like this, it gives you another tab up here that lists all of the community center bundles and the things you need for them and whether or not you've done it or not. And then there's another one where it'll, like, when you point at something, it'll tell you how grown the crop is. You should already have it, the tree. Oh shit, look at that. Well, there we go. Thank you, Julie. I didn't even realize that was there. And now I'm, like, completely getting all turned around, forgetting where I'm going. I'm trying to go to the mine. Try and find my damn snow yam. With a gold star for all your achievements, shipped items. Watch that buried item outside of your mind as a yam. Oh, look at that. Cool. There's still things that they've added or updated since the 1.6 update that I'm still unaware of. So that was a good suggest. Did I think get a grass blade? This isn't fucking Terraria. No, it sure ain't. This is Stardew Valley. Yep, the collection. There's frozen tear. That doesn't help me, though. I am, god damn it. Well, shit. Over here is a little dust sprite. Soot sprite. Have you ever thought about joining Julie and me in Mindfest? I have. I thought about it. I couldn't get the silly link or whatever to work properly before the last event. But I figured maybe I'd try again, because I know you've got Mindfest has got other events and stuff they've been trying to do, or planning on doing, I should say. Alright, I don't think we're gonna find it down here in this mine. Unfortunately. But it's still really early in the winter too, so chances are I'm gonna find one somewhere. No, winter root. It wasn't a snow yam. It's a stupid winter root. I have so many of those clogging up my chest back at the base. Another book for Gunther. I have so much crap. Ad break coming. We're gonna end up stopping here soon anyways. Alrighty, everybody. So, it's about 2:30 my time, which means I am at that lovely point where I take a short little 5-10 minute break. I get up, walk around a little bit, and then we will be back playing Inizio SMP. So I'm really proud of how much progress we made today. We got a decent amount of crap done. We've got a bunch of stuff in the greenhouse now. We went out to the desert at least and explored a little bit and met some people. So it's been a pretty productive Stardew stream. Friendly reminder, I'm going to be changing my streaming schedule back to Monday through Friday from noon to 5 p.m. EST. The only difference is this week I will not be here tomorrow streaming because I need to take my cat Trooper to the vet. He has a lump behind his ear that we need to get checked out. He had eye surgery about 2.5 months ago, or actually it's closer to 3 months now. He had eye surgery, and now there's like a lump behind his one ear. We need to get it checked out and get him looked at. So I will be doing that tomorrow, taking care of my fur baby. But I will be back here on Thursday with more hardcore nonsense, hardcore Minecraft nonsense, and maybe some other things. I haven't quite decided, but you guys all know I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of different cozy games and some first-person shooters, but I really appreciate Noodle and Birdman and Jackie and Julie for coming and hanging out and chatting with me. I'm going to take a very short break, get up and walk around, stretch my legs, and I will be RB.